It's Paul to throw first. Very best of all, please. Game on.
So the scaffolder from Hartlepool gets us underway in this best of 5-set first round match.
45.
Up against Garry Thompson, the engineer from Silsden in West Yorkshire.
28.
And a tentative start, shall we say, from both players.
Let's ignore those first 6 starts, shall we? Let's start again now. Still waiting for a treble.
60.
Garry Thompson should feel more at home. Obviously, he's been here before at the World Championship and
100
gives us our first 140 of the match. But he's also been a winner here at the Lakeside in the past 12 months. Won the BDO Gold Cup pairs with his Bezzy mate Scott Waits.
97.
Also reached 2 singles finals and 3 semi-finals in 2011.
60.
But that's not good enough for a seeding at Lakeside this year. His walk-on music, incidentally, lest we forget from last year. Glory, 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 Garry Thompson by the cricket
60.
fan heavy metal group Jeffrey Oicott, whose other hits include Dawn of the Dicky Birds
68.
and The Good, the Bad and the Googly.
All taken from the album Corridor of Uncertainty. And if it's not, I'll have a percentage of the next album that they call Corridor
85.
of Uncertainty. But they're a great band, Jeffrey Oicott. I'm still waiting for them to send me that album, but I'm sure they will in time.
40. Paulie Require, 154.
Good start. Treble 18. No, but he'll be back.
Well, he will, because
98.
Garry Thompson on 165, no outshot at all for the Yorkshireman.
90. Paulie Require, 56.
Now, to hold his throw, just what every debutant wants to do. Just get in, nice comfortable leg, hold your throw, then get on with the match. He's got to hit a double 10.
36.
And that's the hard part.
Garry Require, 75.
For a break in the first set.
69 left.
So 19. Bullseye.
He hits it so easily
31.
in his previous visit. And
Paulie
now,
Require, 20.
when you apply that pressure to hit the ball to finish off the leg, players, so many players, just seize up a touch. Jennings there, going over the top, and now double 4, and going over the top of double 4.
Garry Require,
And that
44.
force field around the doubles is affecting both players.
4. Paulie Require, 20.
Well, if you'd offered him 25 darts to hold his throw in the first leg of the match, he'd have bitten your hand off. Double 7 now with his 26th.
Yes, that's game shot. And the first leg, Paul Jennings. Second leg is Garry to throw first. Game on.
Little shake of the head from Paul Jennings. He knows that he can play far better than that last leg. And he is an exceptional player on his day. You talk to Dave Prince, talk to Tony Eccles, who thinks very highly of Paul Jennings, talk to Glenn Durant as well, all players from that region. They'll all tell you that Paul Jennings can be a force to be reckoned with.
Well, he beat Tony Eccles in the Rift House Open final just before Christmas.
4 ranking titles since May 2010. He now plies his trade on the BDO circuit, but this is television debut, so it might take him a while to feel a little more accustomed and acclimatised to the stage.
41.
Garry Thompson hasn't got that excuse. You know, this is his 4th visit to the Lakeside now and should be well suited to this place.
Yeah, he lost in the first round in 2009 when he first arrived. How many people turn up and lose their first match on that stage? But then he reached the quarterfinals losing to Martin Adams in 2010.
49.
And missed 9 match darts against Jan Dekker in the quarters last year. He missed 4 darts to win the match 5-3 and a further 5 to win 5-4 before losing on the tiebreak. I wonder if that's in his mind.
Well, I think what's in his mind at the moment is that I'm 216 points
59.
before I start behind Paul Jennings on my throw.
44.
And I could be 2-0 down in legs here against Jennings, who wants double 16 for a 15 dart leg. No,
Yes, that's
no, it
game
isn't.
shot. And the second
Blocked
leg.
by that first
Paul
dart. We
Jennings.
couldn't see, but luckily our referee,
Third
Rab
leg,
Butler,
it's
could.
Paul to throw first. Game on.
Where was it? Oh, there. So seeded number 12, Paul Jennings, because he's reached 2 semi-finals,
140.
2 quarter-finals, or 3 quarter-finals I should say, and has won 3 tournaments on top in the past 12 months.
100.
And now Garry Thompson gets going and starts to make a match of this. And the Thompson fan club like that.
First 180 of the match to start this third leg of the match. And whenever there's a 180 to start a leg, a little bit of extra excitement goes round the Lakeside.
100.
But he's followed it with a solid ton. That's Garry Thompson.
Score's fairly level, but Paul Jennings started this leg. Garry Thompson
40.
only 40 there, couldn't capitalise on the opening that was there for him.
Well, 6 darts from 3-2-1, and he's only managed to leave himself 181, which is obviously not a finish.
135.
That'll do for Paul Jennings. Paul Jennings' wife, Andrea. Got a brief glimpse of, there she is.
Paul required 81.
Come on, Jeno, she shouts. And this for his first set in the World Championship. Single 12 leaves that bullseye. Made sure of the shot at bull. Made sure he got it as well.
Shot. And the first set. Paul Jennings.
Confident man, Paul Jennings, and that's why.
Second set, first leg. Garry to throw first. Game on.
And after a nervy opening leg, Vassos, Paul
100.
Jennings winning in 15 and 15 for the second 2 legs. Quite comfortable for him.
It's the dartboard bunny ears that his wife Andrea is wearing that's helped.
Are you sure?
I think they light up.
60.
Well, they certainly glitter.
$58. $140.
Looking for a maximum from Jennings. Getting a maximum from Jennings. Doesn't put him on a finish, but it'll do.
100.
Well, he should just follow that one in and then think about it. Might go treble 17 here. Does go treble 17 here to leave 32 and change this leg around a bit, Vassos.
He has. He's yet to lose one. Yet to lose a leg on the Lakeside stage. This is for 4 in a row.
32.
Not many debutants get up there and win their first 4 legs, but he's 2 8s away from doing just that. Paul Jennings, 2 4s. Yes!
That's game shot and the first leg. Paul Jennings. Second leg is Paul to throw first. Game on.
Well, just composes himself before the start of this leg, and right to do so, I think. The momentum is all with him, but he doesn't want to get carried away and rush things. Darts are flowing lovely at the moment for Paul Jennings, and he might just have scored 86 overall average, but think of the missed darts for a double in that first leg, dragging the average down.
Just at the minute, he's like a player making their Test cricket debut who takes 5 wickets or scores a century, and he comes off after the day's play, and the first question is, it's easy, this Test cricket lark, isn't it? But if he carries on like that, that'll be our first question. It's easy up there on stage.
97.
And he said he was feeling happy and confident and not feeling the pressure when I spoke to him a few hours ago. Personally, I think he's got the perfect first round opponent. Garry Thompson is a steady player. He's not spectacular. Yeah, nothing against Garry. He's a fine floor player. His partner Tina, watching him as ever. But in his 7 games in the World Championship, he's still yet to average over 90 in any of those games. You wonder when we're going to see the real Garry Thompson in these World Championships.
Paul, you require 81.
For 5 legs in a row.
Could still do it. Treble 12 maybe. No, he went for 16s. Now going for double 12s. He hit the treble 16.
Garry, you require 144. 112. Paul, you require 24.
Well, to pressure the double 12, he's done well, Garry Thompson, but...
Yes,
but it's to no avail for Thompson.
Paul Jennings.
Jennings finds the double 12, finds another leg, and he's more than halfway there now.
100.
Lovely sight for him. The 12th seed, along with Wesley Hommes and Benito van der Paar, also finished 12th, joint 12th in the Lakeside invitation table, guaranteeing their passage through to this Lakeside
100.
World Finals. Union flag on the flights of Paul Jennings, the Cross of St George on the flights of Garry Thompson.
83.
Just gone quiet this leg. That's Paul Jennings.
100.
Well, he has, but he's still got half a chance if he can get a 177 or a 171 here. Didn't do it, obviously. I just think keeps the pressure on Garry Thompson, and Thompson cracking, but can still take this out, and it will be cracking. And it is cracking for his first leg of the match. A 118.
Garry Thompson.
That's more like it.
4th leg, it's Paul to throw first. Game on.
Throwing for a 2-set lead.
It's incredible, isn't it? Yeah, not just those two there. Paul Jennings starts off with a 60, and you think, oh, brilliant, I'll step in, I'll take advantage. But there's something about this sport that then makes you go and muck up, and then your opponent thinks, well, I'm not going to mess around. Here I go, 140. What other
99.
sport does one man's mistake put pressure on you more than darts?
$100. $140.
6 darts from 201 for the set.
$54. $82.
The hot dog boys into watch Clive Barton tonight. Plenty down from Hartlepool to cheer on Paul Jennings as he throws for the set here. Treble 17 would leave him double 18 for a 147 to take the set. Oh, and he just snatched a bit at that last dart.
Garry, you require 156.
It was a good effort, but this 156 would take some taking out and put some pressure on. 100 will do,
18.
but will it do well enough? 2 9s for the set. Come on, he says to himself. Last chance.
9. Garry, you require 56.
16 for tops for Thompson. Thompson is, he levels up the set.
And the 4th leg, Garry Thompson.
Oh, the Cougar still prowls around.
5th leg, it's Garry to throw first. Game on.
And just takes advantage where Paul Jennings couldn't take his opportunity.
60.
So now Jennings has to break the throw, or Thompson holds the throw to swing this match one way or t'other.
This is a big, big leg in this match, isn't it?
In the context, yes.
100.
I could be wrong, but I don't see Garry coming back from 2-0 down. But I do see him taking great heart
100.
if he levels at 1 apiece.
A 140 here, or a 180, or a 180. Really puts the pressure on. Now then, Garry Thompson. What have you got?
Jim fixed it for Jeno.
95.
For Thompson, close but no cigar. But the leg's not over yet, so still the worry. And the agony goes on, and that's 25. Not going to help, is it? It was out of the 20, so he wouldn't have been on a finish, Jeno, but Thompson, yeah, a ton here, puts him on a 3-dart out
60.
shot, but he can't take the opportunity. Jennings just tensing up slightly.
85.
Good last start.
$43. Paul, you require 111.
So then, Nelson for Paul Jennings, and an admirable attempt, I'm sure it'll be. 19 for double 16, his favourite double. For the set, 111 for Paul Jennings.
And the second set, Paul Jennings.
Oh, the debutant is in control now. What a big moment that could be for Paul Jennings.
Throw first.
Question is, can he relax now he's 2 sets up and throw even better?
Or will he realise how well he's doing and tense up?
81.
Only held 1
23.
leg when he's thrown first as Garry Thompson. 3 times he's been broken by Paul Jennings. He's got to break Jennings in this set to stay in the championship.
95. 118.
Almost nonchalantly just flinging the tungsten towards the treble 19. Good cover. They're both in. And on the far side, there's another one. A 180 there from Garry Thompson, but you wouldn't call it good grouping, would you? Look at that.
Oh, 180, 140, has left himself double top. Jennings not on a finish.
Garry, you require 40. Yes, that's
breaks the throw, Garry Thompson.
Garry Thompson.
His favourite double top.
Second leg is Garry.
And he's hit 3 out of 5 when he's wanted it. And boy, did he want that double top. All 3 legs Vassos that he's won.
60.
On double 20.
He loves tops. But once again, he wins a leg and starts with a 60.
25.
But oh dear, Paul Jennings does not capitalise.
140. 95.
Very strange game this year. Trotting along quite nicely. 2 sets up, everything's going your
21.
way, and then just suddenly you start to think about what round 2 might be like and what an achievement it would be, and you don't throw your natural darts. It's maybe what's happening to Paul
100.
Jennings here a little bit.
He's been playing darts for 15 years, the 35-year-old. Really on a hot streak at the moment. 4 ranking titles since May of 2010, including 3 last year in Finland, Switzerland and Latvia.
I said that must have been nice. He went, no comment.
100.
It wasn't his favourite place to go, he said, but it was a good win against Steve Douglas nonetheless.
100.
Now, a ton 40 here. I'd make Paul Jennings favourite to break the throw. But he's got to get that ton 40 and now can't. Even an 85
45.
would take him down to a 2-dart checkout, but he couldn't manage it.
22. 90. Paul, you require 136.
2 treble 20s and a double 8. Can't be done.
100.
100 there from the debutant as the old hands look on from the back. And maybe the old boy Garry Thompson can go 2-0 up. He can.
Garry Thompson. Third leg, it's Paul to throw first. Game on.
Martin Adams made his Lakeside debut when Paul Jennings was revising for his GCSEs.
60.
Not quite wearing shorts, but nearly.
Well, he made his Lakeside debut, Martin Adams, before the latest referee was even born. Hugh Ware is 18 years of age.
100. 99. 96.
Good cover shot on the treble 19, needed that.
81.
Not imposing himself on this leg. That'll help. That'll help.
140.
Thompson, though, he's just becoming a bit of a nuisance at the moment for Paul Jennings. And that's a nice reply from him.
Total 15. No. So good last start.
89.
To pressure the 81.
Garry, you require 81.
And this for the set. There's 2 darts for double 18. Lovely marker. Really was good from Garry Thompson.
And the third set.
Oh, and the plot thickens here. As the cougar, the cat, does have more than one life.
Fourth set, first leg. It's Garry to throw first. Very best of order, please. Game on.
Will Frimley Green once again be Cougar Town?
16.
Well, at the moment it's looking that way. Garry Thompson's upped his game. Look how he first set threw a bag of rubbish, but set 2, set 3, good averages
85.
from Garry Thompson there. Even though Paul Jennings had a worse average in set 2, he still won it. But
100.
by far the more consistent player at the moment, I think, Garry Thompson.
Just started to find the trebles. The double chop gave him confidence, but this would give Jennings confidence. Just missed the maximum.
Fact is, by winning Vassos that third set, Garry Thompson breaking the throw.
177.
You know, takes this with the darts. He's got all the momentum going his way into the 5th and final set. I wouldn't be at all surprised if we get there.
Really could have done without that, because he's not on a finish.
Well, our referee hasn't actually called the score of 80 yet, because they're still trying to find Paul Jennings' dart. It's in there somewhere on the flight. Ah, he's retrieved the darts. And now is Rab going to call the score? We're waiting for you to shout 80, Rab. Someone tell him.
80.
Thank you.
Garry, you require 164.
Well, forgive Rab Butler that. It was all confusion as he tried to retrieve the flight.
40.
A few of them have got lost down there this week already.
Serious business here, though.
59.
That is not serious
Garry,
enough.
you require 124.
His wife knows it. Garry Thompson knows it. Treble 18 leaves him bullseye. He can get this. Oh.
99. Paul, you require 137.
Andrea looking rather more worried than she did in the first 2 sets. 16s. Well done to pressure the shot.
121. Garry, you require 25.
He's double 11. Interestingly, there, I think he was going for 17 to leave double 4, but he hit the 3. And that's what happens in that situation.
17.
One stray dart leads to
Paul, you
another.
require 60.
Jennings could steal the throw here. Double 8, she can't watch. Maybe through her fingers she can. She'll cheer
That's
that
game
though.
shot on the first leg. Paul Jennings. Second leg is Paul to throw first. Game on.
Well, is that a little bit of luck and good fortune to go with good darts that Paul Jennings needed? She's laughing now. It was a great setup as well to leave that double 8 from Paul Jennings, and he stopped the Thompson momentum.
140.
But for how much longer?
$100.
3 good darts, but only 100.
66.
Yeah, quite enough of them. It's a bunny foot that's good luck, not the ears.
Not for the rabbit, it wasn't. She says, I went and got my hair done yesterday. I'm not wasting it on these bunny ears.
Oh, that helps. That helps.
Really good leg of darts this from Paul Jennings. 3 tons and a ton 40.
92. Paul, you require 61.
Which way will it go? Went for the treble 15. Bounced out of it. So treble 11, double 14.
Or single 11 for the ball.
Bullseye.
36. Garry, you require 116.
Could have gone 25-36 there, would have been brave. Thompson can't finish, so it matters not now for Jennings. He should get 2 darts to go 2-0 up in this 4th set.
And he will hope that they are not at double 11, which Thompson strayed into. 9 double 8 is the traditional way to go from 25. 2 darts at double 8. Yes! Only needs one of them. Only one leg away.
3rd leg is Garry to throw first. Game on. $140.
Lovely double 8 for Paul Jennings. He might not know this. 12 players have reached the final on their debut in this World Championship. Someone might tell him at the end of this leg,
20.
or the leg after, because he's on the verge of keeping alive his attempt to make it 13 players.
Yes, 12 debutants have reached the final. 7 of those have gone on to win the title on their debut, most recently Jelle Klassen. But for the moment, it's all eyes
58.
on the last 16. 4 bounce outs, incidentally, for Jennings.
As a result of the 4th, a long way behind in this leg now, isn't he? Right, just not really think too much about this leg. Concentrate more on holding his throw in the next leg.
Alternatively,
140. But
there's a school of thought that says 180 in a leg where you're that far behind. It's a bit of a wasted 180. You want to save it up for the next leg.
38.
There's another school of thought that says Garry Thompson will give you a few chances, so actually you should never give up in a leg.
$100.
if you do let yourself go on holiday mentally for a leg, it's so much more difficult, but because you pile so much more pressure on the leg that you're meant to win with the darts, especially if it's for the match.
74.
Thompson will be back. Jennings on 183.
$60. Garry, you require 44.
Never looks overly happy, but he's going for his favourite double. That might give him some cheer.
Garry Thompson.
It's a struggle for Garry Thompson out there. Turns 47 on Monday.
Game on.
And so far, this is no early birthday present for the Cougar.
$140.
A 140 to start. Throwing for the match, Paul Jennings.
117.
Good reply from Thompson.
Both averaging 85, these players. Both hit 2 maximums. Both hit 10 140 pluses. Just in the
42.
finishing, Jennings has hit the right doubles at the right time.
81.
Well, it was an opening for the Cougar, but he didn't really pounce on it.
100.
And maybe Jennings should have made more of that as well. Aim for the barrel of either of the first two. It should have gone deflecting into the treble 20 bed. Thompson really should have thought about that, because the 140 wouldn't have left to finish. But do you know what? Applaud the maximum anyway. It wasn't thinking darts, but it was great character, great bottle from Thompson.
And look what it's done to Jennings.
45. Garry, you require 123.
He's going to stay down there, I'd have thought, for treble 10, double 18. Doesn't have to finish, but, you know, why not?
83.
And set it up for double top.
25. Garry, you require 40.
Another double top. No, this one misses, but he's got 2 10s or 2 5s to level the set. Finds the 5s.
That's game shot on the fourth leg. Garry Thompson.
Well, smiles all round Scott Mitchell and Garry Thompson's cheerleaders.
Game on.
Loving what they're seeing, but if you're in Hartlepool, if you're cheering on Paul Jennings, this must be an absolute horror at the moment. He was 2 sets up. He's still leading, but he was 2 legs up in this fourth set, and Garry Thompson has pegged him back. And every time the Cougar seems to just give off an opportunity, he then hits back. This is going to hurt though, surely.
140.
Another 140 from Jennings, his 11th of the match.
$97.
2 boys slugging it out like Hay and Klitschko minus the broken toe. These blows have been landing.
Oh, 60 more points on the floor. Oh, and more.
60.
That's 80 points he's lost there, Vassos, with 2 bounce outs. First hit the flight, and then the stem.
59.
Bounce outs number 5 and 6 coming at this crucial time. But
only 59 from Garry Thompson. Jennings, forget the bounce outs, because Thompson hasn't made him pay.
95.
He doesn't want a 140, but he'll hit the 180.
That is absolutely incredible. 50th maximum of the tournament, but for the second leg running, Garry Thompson not thinking about leaving the outshot. The 140 wouldn't have left him on a finish. Jennings, though, 86 here, might go treble 18 to leave his favourite double. Beautiful riposte from Paul Jennings.
Garry, you require 126.
Treble 19 will leave the bullseye. He can't finish, so Jennings will be back and will throw for the
59.
match for a double 16.
Paul, you require
Garry
32.
Thompson has pegged Paul Jennings back. He's been waiting for this moment for a while on his debut for the match. Double 8. Both on the wire. Oh,
16.
agony for Paul Jennings. The second
Garry
round still proves
67.
elusive. The Cougar might go 10 for tops, 14 for double 18 instead. Oh, why do that when double top is your favourite? Surely 10 for it.
Paul, you
Once
require
again then, Paul
16.
Jennings has doubles to reach round 2. I can't believe it.
Please.
They shout, "Come on, Jeno." It goes silent, and yet still he's not ready for this. Looks up for some divine inspiration. Still so close. It's a double 4. No, he just wants it too much.
Garry, you require 18.
To take us to a deciding set, 2 9s for Garry Thompson. He can't finish.
11.
Is it 7th time lucky for Paul Jennings?
And this might take the pressure off, because Thompson, with that double 1, left himself 7. so he's only going to get 2 darts if Jennings misses here. But surely he can't again. No, he can't! He's through to the second round! Great emotion all round from Jennings and his followers.